So yeah, I've been playing with it for the last, I guess, it would have been Friday afternoon, Saturday. I had a good kind of got my head into the documentation and starting to get a feel for how to use the software. So I feel like I at least have kind of an overview now of how it works. And then the last couple of days of my weekend, so I haven't done much for yesterday and today. But the thing that interests me the most about it, I think at the moment, is the idea of having a 3D environment mixed with a physics environment that can trigger OSC and MIDI events. So my kind of gut is to, really dig into those like marbles and physics objects and build some really strange avalanche noise machines, and then hook it up to my synth, set up in my pile of circuit bent Game Boys and see what just makes some weird noises. Is like my gut at the moment. So yeah, I'm just kind of picturing just walls and walls of marbles and pushing the performance so hard that the thing starts to fall over and seeing what comes out.
With the tools that you have, it's already amazing and impressive. So I already saw some things that are connected to my world.
I think that I can build an instrument that will grow during playing and expand. And today I had this idea to construct a machine that will play In C by Terry Riley. I think it is doable in Patch. There are some issues with copyrights that we are talking right now about them with the publisher. Maybe this is an idea for future, not for this patchathon.
I was thinking of mimicking your fantastic interface within the VR space in the real world in some way.
Once I see you have some brush tools, I was thinking about maybe I can do something like this, because I already have some practice in Unity to create some arrays to make this kind of patterns, geometric patterns with like trail brush or something like this. And in Patch XR, I really like the design of the objects. And I was thinking about it would be really beautiful to design something like this.
So, I mean, I also love the design of all the blocks. They're quite beautiful objects to look at and very complex. And I kind of I like that I don't have the knowledge to actually understand all the logic behind them, just as kind of visual cues. And I kind of have that relationship to music anyway. Like, I don't really want to understand how it works. I kind of like the mystery of it, and I like playing with that. But yeah, like I'm definitely up for kind of trying to find ways of having a mesh in the space. And even if it's kind of, I think the terminology in the radial menu at the moment is prop, which I kind of like. Even if it is a prop, having that to kind of build off, even the way you structure the kind of patch with an object in the scene is quite interesting for me to explore.
Use always to make live coding. And I don't know, on the other hand, the patch is incredible. You can practically put anything you can imagine. It's totally possible to do live coding within the environment and generating possible environments. And I really appreciate having been this opportunity with such tremendous developers and artists.
I think that's also quite a good thing about Patch XI. You can do a physical performance while you're actually doing your tune. So, sort of dancing along there. And I love the cameras inside the space. You can set those up where you want. It's very easy to record. And also the components that you link together, when you really look at them closely, there's so much detail in them. They're beautiful things which all link together. Have little cogs, and sometimes I think the phaser's got some pistons on it. It's been great. I mean, that interface, using it for a week has been a dream. It's like, it's better than any 2D interface that I use. It's intuitive. I love the radial menu. I mean, at times I used it so often, you start getting muscle memory where the options are, and you know, you're barely looking at the radial menu when you're using it. So I mean, hats off to the developers here, because that's a hell of a space. I love the depth and scale as well. You know, I mean, that's a product of VR, is that there is no limit to how much space you can use there.
Yes, like with all these tools inside from Patch. So
Yeah,
actually, sound-wise, we didn't bring anything from how to say?
Yeah, from outside. Yeah, we tried to use all the tools inside Patch because we wanted
to see how we can come up with.
Yeah, and we just try to actually make the sounds, copy in a way, like try to imitate the sound. I think that was very interesting inside Patch. And then as well, visually, we try to use some of the tools as well inside Patch about drawing lines and how can we make that react to the signals and such. I think it was a very interesting experience.